Hello, everybody. Welcome to Monarchs Live here at the ballpark. Dan Vaughn, as I promised, I said Jackson would join us today. We got so busy here at the ballpark, I didn't know if he would, but he is here with us here on the pregame show as we come your way at Legends Field of Kansas City. Let's bring this up. And we got come to the broadcast booth today. And before we go any further, let's go ahead and play this because it's always fun to play this. Here we go. Promise. It's the breaking news sounder, wherever it is. Where is the breaking news sounder? Well, see, you'd be hearing the breaking news sounder if DV had pressed the right button, but I don't know what happened to it. So we will come right back to us. Let's try to get, there we go. There we go. Breaking news sounder. There we go. That's the breaking news sounder. You're hearing the breaking news sounder. There we go. Breaking news here. We'll bring this down and come back into the broadcast booth. Promise. There we go. Hide that. And we do have news today, this afternoon, really coming, right after lunchtime or so, that the Monarchs traded Willie Abreu. Now, some of you guys have already probably seen this. Willie Abreu traded to the Sioux Falls Canaries today, and he is already out. He's gone. He didn't play last night. I don't know if there's much to read into that not playing last night with Ryan Grosjean coming in last night. I don't know if that had anything to do with it or not, but I think Ryan being here had a little to do with it, but I don't think that that's the main reason. I think more than anything else, it was Ryan getting a chance last night. Willie Abreu gone today. Your thoughts on that move today?
I'm pretty saddened with seeing Willie go. I mean, he's a great guy, great player, added a lot to the ball club. But when you look at the deal as a whole, really, I mean, in terms with Sioux Falls, I mean, Wyatt Ulrich is a stud. He is just about as fast and just about as relentless as they come at the plate. He adds a lot too, and the youth I think is another thing that matches up. A guy that's probably got a little bit more time on his clock, like you said, a rookie last season, and had a phenomenal rookie year, batting .327 last season. He's got a lot more left in his tank in terms of baseball and season wise than Willie Abreu does. But Willie was special to this group, being childhood best friends with JC Escara. I know that was a big thing with him, and also being college friends with David Thompson, and what a run they had as Hurricanes and as Monarchs. So tough to see him go. I wish him the best, but in return you get a really good piece if Ulrich and his stuff doesn't go the way it wants with where he's at right now. But if the Monarchs get him, I mean, watch out. That's just another piece.
And this is one of those deals. Remember, Nick Belzer was a great example. Belzer was a revisionary rights signee, or not signee, piece that the Monarchs made a trade with the Nick Franklin deal last year with Sioux City. And he had been signed off the roster by the Explorers. Belzer was remember, Nick Franklin was traded for revisionary rights to Nick Belzer, and you put Nick in the back pocket, and then maybe one day he'll be, and sure enough, when Nick was released, he was right back here with the Monarchs. Same situation. Ulrich is with the Padres organization right now, but his revisionary rights belong to the Monarchs, and if things don't go well, and I hope they do go well, if they don't go well for him, and he's still very young, and I can see him getting multiple chances in this league to get signed again. He's going to come here as when he comes back, the reigning rookie of the year the last time he played. I mean, this guy, if you remember, we've talked about Rod Ulrich so many times. He can play on our team anytime. That's how good this kid is, and they're not getting him now, but down the road, this could pay off. This is an investment, and if it works out, great. Doesn't, great, but either way. The Monarchs also adding a local guy, Caden Harris, out of Leawood, and he is a Blue Valley guy. What can you tell us about Caden? I think you talked a little bit.
Blue Valley is quite the school, especially the baseball school. I mean, a very historical school in terms of Blue Valley district. I mean, Blue Valley now, you got north, northwest, southwest, just about every direction. But Blue Valley is the original, and they are very good at baseball. Their head coach that they have now, they've had a run at a lot of titles this last decade, and in the last 8 years, 2014 being 8 years ago, Caden Harris and that team that he was on was the first state champion of many. I need to count them, but if I'm thinking right, I think they have 5 or 6 from that time that he was there in 2014 to start that run. So a very good baseball school.
This just in, they're pretty good. Let me give you the lineup card tonight before we get to Jackson's final thoughts here. Darnell Swinney leads off the Price Chopper lineup card, brought to you by Price Chopper. He'll be in center field. Kevin Santa bats second at second base. David Thompson, that incredible bat of his, batting third over at third base. Matt Adams had the 2 doubles last night, couple of RBIs. He'll bat fourth. The DH. Casey Gillespie's in right field. Casey batting fifth. J.C. Escada, who was on our dugout report last night, will bat sixth. He's at first base. Ryan Grotjohn bats seventh. He'll be out at second base. A little something we were more used to last year, although playing the outfield last night. Alexis Almeida will catch. He'll bat eighth. And Caden Harris, his debut for the Monarchs. Well, he did play for Billings last year. It's not his pro debut, but he's playing for a team in his hometown. That's pretty cool. He'll bat ninth tonight for Kansas City. That's your price chopper card. John Harris on the bump, and Weston Muir going for the Cougars. And Harris, Joe telling us today in the top step, good groove, and hoping to piggyback what we saw from Lewis Thorpe. This whole thing, the big difference in everybody else in this league, everybody can score runs this league. This league is full of offensive power. It's the team that can every other night or every 3 nights in a row shut you down. And Kansas City does have that potential. John Harris fits right there behind, Lewis Thorpe. And your thoughts on John tonight and how he's looked lately?
I really like this matchup for him. John Harris is a big mental guy. He likes the mental side of the game, how to work guys, how to look at them. I was sitting down in the photo well right before we went to Milwaukee a few weeks back, and I said, hey, do you need me to print some stats for you to look on the road trip? And he said, no. I know exactly how to pitch these guys. So that was it. He was planning ahead. He knew exactly what he wanted to do before he even had to do it. The thing that I worry about a little bit with this, but it's a test for John, and he's going to accept the challenge, is that this time of the year, you look at everyone else that we played, you know exactly how to pitch them this time of the year because you played them so many times. And our pitchers say, hey, I know how to pitch Silviano when we go play Fargo because we played him so many times.
Yeah,
I know how to get Ulrich out because he's a pesky hitter. You can't say the same against Kane County. You're going off of 2 examples, and you got a great one last night with Lewis Thorpe. So that was a great one to watch to piggyback into tonight's outing. But John Harris is a guy that always accepts the challenge, and I think he'll be up for it tonight.
Broadcast tonight at 6:30. We're going to begin in about 6 minutes. I mean, we're going to roll. I got to get going here. Jackson's got keys to the game, scoreboard updates. Grizzly Bear tonight. I'll just tease that. He's going to interview a grizzly bear. I think we'll just tease that right here. Scoreboards and also some fan interviews. That's coming up from Jackson. I'll be up here. Nick's going to join me from tickets. The ticket dude. Nick Restivo is going to join us and talk tickets and season tickets at some point. You never know who else will show up.
Hey, surprise. This is a surprise. It fits well. Justin Donatello is going to join you tonight.
That's right. Oh, yeah. Justin Donatello is joining us tonight, too. I don't know what inning, but Justin's coming. I had to clear it through Jackson, my agent. But Donatello, before he heads out to California, Justin is going home, going to be put in the inactive list, but he's going to stop by and chat a little bit as well. Looking forward to hearing from him. Should be a great broadcast tonight. AE Baseball TV starts about 6:40, and then MixLR starts in about 5 minutes. Also, the Facebook game of the week for the league with our friend Carter. He's next door. That'll be on Facebook. So you want to watch the game free on video? Got it right there. Our booth cam's up. We'll all be up. We'll be ready to go. How about that?
That sounds good. I'm ready.
All right. 1, 2, 3, go Monarchs. You guys ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go Monarchs. We'll see you in the broadcast now, everybody. I can get this graphic. I've got a lot of screens open here. There we go. Let's do this. There we go. See you in the broadcast night, everybody. Bye. There we go.